Hi, my name's Sydney Gregson from Saracens Women and you're watching the Women's Rugby Show.
Hello, and happy Halloween. Welcome back to the Women's Rugby Show. I'm Sam Bytho. I'm here today at Sandy Park for the first of the Red Roses Autumn Internationals. Taking on the Black Ferns of New Zealand today. We're really excited to be here. It's what's set to be a cracker. So Black Ferns' 100th Test match, their first Test since 2019. In that time, England have played 14 matches, winning them all. Something has to change today, but before we get into all the analysis, all the post-match interviews and reaction as well, make sure you like this video, subscribe to us on YouTube and check us out across all social medias. Have you done all that? Let's get into the video. It may be Halloween, but it's not vampires versus ghosts out there on the Sandy Park pitch. It's Roses versus Ferns, and we're really excited for this one. But before the game starts, there's a few stats and facts that I need to bring you to kind of give you some context around this game. As I mentioned in the introduction, it's a Black Ferns 100th Test today, which is a massive moment for the Black Ferns. But it's also slightly disappointing. I got pointed out this morning that Sarah Hunter's won over 120 caps for England in just 10 years. Black Ferns had their first test in 1991, it's 30 years, and they've only played 100 tests. South Africa played New Zealand men earlier this season. That was New Zealand's 100th test against just South Africa. It's a slightly disappointing thing, and the Black Ferns have said all week, it is what it is. So it's kind of a message that needs to be pushed in terms of support. Another element of this kind of the lack of tests, that the Black Ferns want to win. Looking towards the Red Roses a bit more, they have actually won 45 of the last who's in the squad, Emma Singh, and people like that as well. And also, given those who haven't had many caps, Letitia Harper, for example, in the front row. Flo Long's another example who's in the wider squad, who's been in the camp this week, sorry, not in the wider squad, the non-playing reserve today. And then people come back from injury, Amber Reid as well, Leanne Infante, who's recently married, so congratulations to her, makes her return from injury to the bench today. She hasn't played all season in the Premier 15, so it's going to be interesting to see how she goes and how successful her return to the Red Roses shirt is. And in terms of the Black Ferns, there's 9 debutants on that side, and that's going to be the case today. Like I said earlier, this match
Yeah, Sam, I said to Deeks when he came into the role, I said, we've got some very, very good players. We just got to get them. We just got to get confidence back into them and get them playing in the right direction and in the same direction. And he's done that. He's simplified things, and I thought they were absolutely fantastic today. In such a short turnaround of time as well. He's literally had the pack together for 3 weeks. Well, I think that's testimony to how good the players are.
Holly Aitchison making a debut against the second best team in the world, going by the rankings. It must have been hard for her to come up against such a strong team. How impressed were you by her overall?
Yeah, but she played today like she's been training. She's taken her game to a new level, I think, this year. I think she's looked like that when she's played for Saracens, week in, week out. And then she's come into training and she's been exactly the same in training. And she was terrific, wasn't she, today? There was a host of them who really played, got their A game out, and but Ollie's been fantastic, and really pleased for a try on debut.
And Sarah, how nice was it for you to captain an England team in a record scoreline over the Black Ferns?
Oh yeah, like captaining your country at any point is particularly proud moment, but you don't get many games against the Black Ferns, and wins are really hard to come by, which I've been on plenty of the opposite results against them. So, to be on home, to win in that manner was like a very, very special moment. And I think I've said it in some of the other medias I've done today, it's not just about the 23 that took that field today. We've been working hard, as Mid said, over the last 3 weeks, and we've had a number of people in camp training and allowing us to be what we were today. And it's as much credit to those players as it is that 23 that took the field today, and it is a very special moment. And we'll enjoy it this evening, and we will, because they don't come very often. But tomorrow we'll shift, we'll get a recovery, and we'll refocus, because New Zealand will come hard next weekend. We've got no doubts about that. The way they are, they'll be hurting after that, and we'll expect them to come at us, but we've got to enjoy these occasions when we get them.
Hi Holly, how were the nerves obviously in the build up and standing there with the national anthem as well?
Yeah, they were definitely there. I wasn't actually expecting myself to feel as nervous as I did. I've played in some pretty big occasions with the Sevens, obviously. So I was kind of definitely in a better place than I was in my first Sevens cap, but I was still relatively nervous. Standing there singing the anthem is obviously always special, and to have my family here was really special. So it was just that added internal pressure, if anything else. But it was all good in the end, I guess.
And what were the emotions like when you crossed for that try as well?
Relief, mainly because I thought it just kind of opened up for me, luckily. Me and Claude were laughing about it before. And I kind of saw the gap and just thought I should be able to make that. So yeah, just relief that I'd been able to get around the 15, and obviously excitement, enjoyment, and it was great to have obviously all the girls come in. Everyone was as pleased. So yeah, it was a really cute moment that I think I'll remember for a long time. And
you mentioned you had your family here. Obviously there was a decent crowd. I think it was nearly 10,000. How nice was it to have such a large crowd supporting women's rugby?
Yeah, unbelievable. And definitely off the back of what's been happening the last couple of years, it was a good tribute to kind of getting the crowds back in. To have a packed out Sandy Park was insane to play, and for us obviously, but also good for communities and stuff around here. We always get a big crowd when we've come to the West Country before, so it was it was incredible, and obviously everyone loves having the support of everyone down here.
Hi, my name is Michaela Blyde. I'm part of the Black Ferns Sevens, and you have been watching the Women's Rugby Show.